Okay, so it's getting a little bit later in the afternoon here. And I rolled the cab out into the sun because I was putting up some more fluorescence to get a little bit better light in here. And I'm only seeing a couple of areas that I'm not happy with. One is this cab corner. Still isn't very good there. The other is the fill spot for the filler, the old in-cab filler. There's also still the remains of this rotten pinstripe here. No matter how many times I've sanded that, it doesn't seem to want to go away. This cab corner isn't so bad. It doesn't look perfect, but I don't know how much more I want to do to it, if I'm going to improve anything or if I'm just going to end up sanding through metal. So I'll have to decide on that one. Otherwise, the cab looks good. The pillars look good. The interior looks good. I high build primered that. I'll have to go and sand that a bit. The hood doesn't look too bad either, so I'm hoping that it's not going to need any more. I'm hoping I can hit these with epoxy. I'll have to check the temperature in here because I had the door open. It's a cooler day. But if so, I might hit these or do a little bit of sanding, at least hit that maybe with epoxy. But only one coat, just as kind of a sealer. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so I sanded the high build with 220, and it looks pretty good. I think I might see one issue right here. No, maybe that's it right there. I can't feel it, but it looks like something, whether or not it'll dry different or not. But I'm going to go in and do some epoxy. This is the wax and grease remover I've applied to it. And we'll see how it looks once it dries a bit. But I think I'm going to hit that with some epoxy today. And then I'm going to call that one done. You know, assuming that this is or isn't a dent. Okay, I thought I was done the bodywork on the hood, but yeah, I did indeed determine that that is a low spot. You can see the primer is untouched, but I'm actually already through to the etch primer here right next to it. And pretty much all the way around it is showing signs, so that's definitely a low spot. So I'm just going to take a small amount of this spot filler, probably cover an area about the size of my palm, and sand. Okay, there's the end result. Started with some 80 while it was still tacky, and finished up with some 220, and I think I've knocked out that low spot right there. I think I might have found another one, but I'm gonna honestly say that I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about it. This hood is pretty flexy, so any amount of sanding you do on it makes it move. So I think it's gonna be unavoidable that you're gonna get a little bit of wows and waves in it. Okay, so I've just hit the hood with one coat of regular epoxy here, and showing off some of the defects here. You can actually see some sanding scratches in there and such. I don't know how well this comes out on the camera and all. And I'm still getting stripiness even though I'm using 50% overlap with my strokes here. So I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing wrong here. This is a little bit annoying. So I've got enough left in the gun. I only mixed 200 mLs, and I've probably got about 50 left. So I might let this flash a bit and give it just another kind of touch-up coat. But yeah, there you go. Okay, I decided not to give it another coat here. I just cleaned out the gun, and I'll come back to it after it's had time to flash a bit. And I did that because I noticed that there's a few little runs along the edges, so it's going to have to get sanded again anyways. Not to mention the fact that I was seeing some of the sanding scratches, but they seem to have kind of blended out a bit. You can really see that right there. So I'll give it another quick sand tomorrow with 220, and then probably give it one final coat of epoxy, and then we'll go from there.